Hello, this is day 13 of Drop'em 78 with the Queen of Coins from Dame Fortune's Wheel Tarot. And in this deck, all of the courts except for the knights have names based on old French playing card tradition. And this one is Argine. And the fun part about that is you can kind of remember the stories of the name on the card. It's somebody famous normally, and help spark some creativity as far as interpreting the court card. But unfortunately, nobody knows who Argine is. There's some speculation she could be Mary of Anjou, wife of King Charles VII of France, or Maria de' Medici, wife of Henry IV of France, or the daughter of the King of Argos, an ancient king, Adrastus, and her name was Argaea. There's another Argaea in a Faroese poem, and she was the queen of the fairies. And there was written a Queen Argante, Queen of Avalon, written by an English chronicler and priest, and she was the fairest of the elves. So those are some fun possibilities. I'm going to be honest, though, it is an anagram for Regina, and based on all of the alternative spellings I've seen on old tarot decks, I'm going to guess this is just a misspelling or alternative spelling. The French started, labeling cards before language was standardized, written language that is. And so we see all sorts of different spellings. So that's kind of my boring take that somewhere along the line queens were labeled Argine instead of Regina, and that was adopted in these playing cards that were named just as a name. I promise all the other ones have cool stories with them, so those will be more interesting. The meaning of this card in the old Balinese tradition was truth, at least in the written record that we have. And Atea saw her as a dark haired woman, but also representing luxury and wealth and riches, confidence, frankness, and security. And then just the opposite when reversed hesitation, apprehension, timidity, things like that. And we can compare this to the Queen of Coins from the CBD Tarot. She's got her eye on the prize. I would tend to interpret the Queen of Coins as something in the works with regards to finances or health or other material assets. But of course, I just start off with those root meanings and then read the cards visually. The detail I notice in this one is that even though she's supposed to represent great wealth and luxury, she's got her cape, her cloak tied around in kind of a peasant fashion, even though it is a nice cape with some beautiful trim to it. And that seems odd, but maybe it just exudes confidence. She might be a queen, but she's got the confidence to rock the peasant look. I definitely approve, and that's it for today. I will talk to you again tomorrow.